So thanks so much for jumping on with us. The big EV, obviously 4 Group 1s, a horse of the year. Can he add a Livamol Classic to that glowing resume?
Yeah, I think he can. He's had obviously the 2 runs back this time into Fittenham. I think he's really just even in the last sort of week, he's gone ahead big time. And I think the key is back to Ellerslie up to the
Mm.
2000. And yeah, I mean, he just loves Ellerslie and it looks a great race for him.
You've answered my next question because I believe he's won, is it 3 of his Group 1s at Ellerslie? So he loves the joint.
Yeah, he does. And it's where the money is. So it's a great, obviously a great track to love. And look, he seems to keep his best for there. He went really good even first up this year over the 1400. Oh, the cat's coming. Hang on. Look, meow. Come on, get here.
Vencedor, he's affectionately known now as the big EV. He's a real fan favourite. What do you think it is about him that have really won racing fans over?
Yeah, I think probably winning the 3 Group 1s in a month was great. I think some of George Simon's calls, calling him the big EV, people sort of got behind it. And he's just one of those horses. Well, last campaign, he's just so competitive in all those big races. He'd win with big weights, 1500 mile, 2000. It didn't really worry him, and he's just so versatile and durable. He's just an ultimate racehorse.
Yeah, tell me a little bit more about his character.
Yeah, well, he's just a cool dude. Has got no bad streak in him. He eats very well. You can tell that by looking at him. But he just does his work, just pleases, and that's about him. He's pretty affectionate sort of a horse, but he'll still give you a little nip if he's have had enough of you as well. But yeah, it's just nothing really wrong. There's no malice. He's just a cool dude.
Fair enough as well. When you've got a resume like him, you can have a little bit of star power about you.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's amazing. A horse like him can give you a bite, and you're not too worried about it.
I bet, I bet. Look, I know that race day is strictly business for trainers, but if you weren't saddling winners, what Ellerslie race day would you really love to just kick back and enjoy?
Oh, look, I think any race day at Ellerslie is nice, especially this time of year when we haven't had many good tracks. But, Champions Days, I think that was one of the great days of New Zealand racing. Love that. But, yeah, look, just getting to Ellerslie, I mean, there's always just a bit of you feel good about going there, get the suit on, and it's such a great track. And, hey, the weather's going to play its part. It's a privilege to go there.
Look, next question for you. It's Soliloquy States Day, and I believe you've got a couple of fillies lining up. Can you touch on those quickly?
Yeah, Little Black Dress, she's really coming right at the right time. She's got a good draw. Blinkers go on. I think she can really turn it around. She ran third to the 2 favourites, last start. But she's come on in leaps and bounds, and I really think you just see her last couple of runs. She just almost not knowing how to flatten out. But a couple of gallops in those blinkers, I think she's really turned right around, and she's going to be hard to beat and well written. She looks, she's sort of the new girl on the block. She's had 1 start for 1 win. I think she's well above average. Again, drawn good. Look, she shouldn't, the other, Little Black Dress and the 2 favourites, I've got a little bit of racing on their side, but it wouldn't surprise me if you saw something pretty big out of this filly. And I think she's pretty exciting. But I think got a really strong hand in the Soliloquy.
Fantastic. For the punters at home, if you had to pick one for people to put a couple of dollars on, who would it be?
On the whole day, I'll give you Tardelli in the Open 1400. I think even though he's got 60 and a half and drawn the outside gate, I think he's a very good colt going forward, and I really rate him.
Beautiful. There you go. That's good enough for me. Thank you so much for jumping on with us, and best of luck for Saturday. Go well.